Happy Monday, English students. This is the second time I'm attempting to make this video. My screen recorder is being a little weird, so bear with me if I kind of freeze at all or anything like that. Let me know if there's anything that doesn't come through. I hope that you all had a wonderful, restful weekend. If you're wondering how mine went, my now 2-year-old had her birthday yesterday, which for you is 2 days ago, Saturday. So now I get to stare at this 3-foot tall Sven in my living room for her birthday present. So that's how my weekend is going and has gone. Hopefully that can move outside soon so that it doesn't freak me out every time I walk out to the living room because it makes noise too. Anyways, you're probably mostly just wondering about schoolwork. You probably don't particularly care about my weekend or my life, things like that. And that's fine. Your assignments this week, some of them are going to be the same. A couple of them are going to look a little bit different. So you still have to do your journal today and on Wednesday. Your journals are actually one of my favorite things to read throughout the week. I usually start looking at them on Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. I think last week I graded most of them on Thursday and Friday. Several of you asked me, how's my spring break and things like that. So that was very sweet. That was very nice of you. I'm not saying that everyone has to. Definitely, you don't have to. But for those of you that did, thanks. That really made my day. So you still have your journals. You're still going to have your roots notebooks because that doesn't take you very long to just kind of add those 2 slides. That should be on your feed this morning along with this video. And then instead of doing StudySync and instead of doing No Red Ink grammar practice, I told you last week that you're going to be having a grammar quiz on No Red Ink. It's up, or it should be up now. I scheduled it to post at 8 a.m. So when that pops up, you have to take that today. So I know some of you are used to kind of like, oh, it's just English. I can kind of bump it off a little bit and she'll usually, let it go. This is a quiz, so it has to be, make sure that you take it today. It opens at 8 and it closes at 11:59. There's only 35 questions on there. It's based on stuff that you've been studying. You've had several weeks of practice that you've already kind of put in, 4 weeks of practicing No Red Ink, and so I chose all topics that you have covered in that practice. So 35 questions. Each question is going to be worth 2 points, so it's going to be 70 points, which is a lot of points, but it's not going to necessarily like completely trash your grade if you're like, I just don't really do well with this grammar stuff. You can do it. I believe in you. I know that a lot of you have put in the time and put in the effort to practice. Now, one other thing I did want to talk about, and I always hate talking about this, but it kind of has to be talked about, is academic integrity and academic honesty. So this is a quiz, so that means that I don't want you to search the questions, look up questions, ask, your parents or ask someone at your house these questions. This is just simply to see, okay, did you practice this information? Did you retain this information? Are you able to use this information? Yes, there's points attached to that, but more importantly, it's to see, okay, did you truly learn this? And if you take the easy way out, if you end up cheating, that doesn't tell me anything. And really, truly, honestly, you're cheating yourself as well if you're not doing it. And I know everyone always says that, and you're like, but I'm never going to use this. Turns out you do actually use a lot of English and grammar, no matter what kind of field you end up going into. You have to be able to, communicate in the written language. So it's important stuff to kind of pay attention to and not kind of take the easy way out by Googling questions or asking friends and things like that. That does lead me to another portion of academic honesty that I'd like to talk about just very briefly, really quick. I've been grading your StudySync close reads typically by the end of the week, and I was grading some yesterday and today, which was Sunday, so yesterday and the day before that. And there were several of them. So this isn't, I'm not singling out one person. There were several of them that were copy and pasted directly from an internet source. And if you haven't heard from me yet, don't worry, it's because I haven't sent out the emails or talked to Mrs. Jones about it yet, but I'm going to, because I have to, because it's something that we take very, very seriously. The temptation has never been quite this bad before to copy and paste answers directly from the internet. Maybe it's because you're overwhelmed, maybe you don't understand the question. I urge you to please talk to me. Get the help that you need to answer the questions. When you turn to answers online, not only is that, stealing somebody else's answer and passing it off as your own, but you're not going to learn anything from the assignment. And I know that a lot of you are thinking, well, I don't really care. But you're cheating yourself out of the opportunity to practice writing and to use your critical thinking skills. And it is a skill, which means it's something that needs to be practiced. All skills need to be practiced. So please, if you're having trouble with something, if maybe that's why you copy and pasted an answer from an internet source or used an internet source for most of your information, get help from me. If it's because you're running out of time, talk to me. See what I can do to help you. Maybe it's you and I talk about having a different deadline, or I say, it's fine, just do it in the morning. If you're up really late trying to finish it, whatever the case may be, we can work it out. We can talk about it. But don't resort to plagiarism and to cheating. That's not something that's going to go over very well here at MCS or at your house. But here at MCS, but it's definitely when you get into college or into the field that you're going to work in, when you're taking someone else's ideas and their words, the consequences are kind of, the stakes are higher and higher, and the consequences get worse with every kind of level that you move up. So don't get into that habit of doing that now. Learn now from kind of the mistake if you've already made it, and then, or learn from, other people have made that mistake. Please don't do it. Get help. Ask me for help. I'm more than willing to help you. I promise. Yeah, but I think that's it. You don't have Study Sync today. You don't have grammar practice because you do have a quiz on No Red Ink. Get your Roots notebook in, and then write in your journal. And I think that's really all that I have for you. I know some of you are probably going to start to have questions about the final, those of you who are in high school, and I'm going to talk more about that in your video, hopefully on Wednesday. So don't send me a whole bunch of emails saying, what are we doing, what are we doing, what are we doing? I'll get all that information out to you as soon as I can. And there's one other thing I just thought of, and now it's gone. Oh, if you turned in work later than when it was assigned, I did a lot of grading on Thursday, and then a little bit more on Friday, and then I finished the last of it up on Sunday before emails were sent out at 4. So if you did portions of your grade after I had already, or portions of your work after I had already graded it, I have not gone back to look for work that was turned in late. So if you did your first read on Friday, I already recorded them on Wednesday. So I haven't gone back to look for your first read. So if that was you, if maybe you wrote in your journal late, if you wrote it in your journal on Saturday, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look for those, and I'm going to give you the points for things like that, hopefully today, Monday, Tuesday at the very latest. So I don't need emails about that. If you did work before that was late work, please shoot me an email with whatever it is that you've done so that I can go back and find that, because I'm not going to search all my old grading sheets and things like that for missing work from weeks ago, because I don't even know if it's worthwhile if anyone's done any of that work. You have to send me an email in order for me to add those points back in. So once again, that's not for this past week, because I'm going to go back and look for any missing work that was turned in through yesterday for last week, but anything from previous weeks, from the first 3 weeks, you do have to send me an email with specifically what you've done in order for me to go back and to find that and look for it. So this video ended up being super long, so I'm super sorry about that. Hopefully you have figured out now that you can like put it on double speed or something like that. But these videos are important to watch because there is some important information. I'm sorry that my videos aren't super interesting. I have heard about other teachers whose videos are like, oh, that they have really fun videos or interactive, and my videos are super lame. But if you have suggestions to make them more fun, you're welcome to let me know, and I can see what I can do about that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you. Have a fabulous week and fabulous day.